Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. Oh my god. Ooh, I got pretty for you guys. I usually don't do my makeup to do videos unless I'm going out. But hi, I'm Cashmere. Let me not do too much. um, well, you know. All right, so hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I make sure the mic is on. Where do I start? Oh my god. Okay, so this is my first live, and I wanted to come on here live so that we could speak about a lot of things. So, first of all, I want to welcome you to my channel. I have been doing YouTube for about a year now. I started off with tarot readings. I've been into tarot for a lot of years now. Maybe like since 2018 or 2019, I've been doing tarot. And I've never actually started. I never wanted to do a YouTube channel. Well, I always wanted to do a YouTube channel, like to do tarot readings, but I was I'm a very shy person, or at least I'm used to be, and I'm now working out of that. But I used to be a very shy person, and kind of still am a little bit. And um, yeah, it's taken me a while to develop to just be myself and to develop confidence. That's the word I was looking for. So it's taken a while for that, and because of that is um the reason why, yeah, it's taking long to get here, but we're here now, and I'm just happy that I'm able to express myself and be myself and just love who I am now, and be feel free to connect with whoever wants to connect with me. So like I said, I started this channel as YouTube, uh, the YouTube. So I started this channel as a tarot reading channel because I felt like I could keep myself off the screen, and I was doing something I liked, which was tarot readings, and it was cool. I enjoyed it. If you see my previous videos to this video, they're mostly like tarot and um astrology and those sorts. But um along that process, I kind of developed like I have a love for so many things. And now that I'm like awakening to all these things that I do love, like my fashion, and like I really love giving advice and like inspiring people, and just I feel like bringing out like this side of people that I see. Like I'm very good with reading people, and my intuitive side of me, which is where like the tarot comes from. But I also love creating music. I love fashion. I love having fun, going out, um, traveling. And so I wanted to kind of like just show a little bit of everything, because that's just who I am, and I want to be true to myself. And outside of that, it's crazy because every time, so I've been like, I like to do my research about things before I do them. So I've been doing so much research about like YouTube, and now like I have so much more time on my hand right now. So I've been doing research like YouTube, like starting your YouTube channel and all this stuff. And the first thing they talk about is finding your niche. And I can't stress enough that I really sat on trying to find my niche. Like I was trying to find what it is, who it is that I want as an audience, and what it is that I want to put out there, and how I want to express myself. all these things. And it's crazy because it was so hard to find just one thing I wanted to speak on. I wanted to speak on so many different things, like what's in my heart, what comes to me. Um, like I said, like I love fashion. I love um, I like to watch so many different genres of things, and I love sports. I love getting going on hikes and traveling and meeting new people and learning new things about different cultures. And then I love creating music. I went to sound engineering school. We'll talk about that. I went to regular college and tried to do something there. Like I've been so multifaceted. I actually saw something on Instagram that said like I've lived so many lifetimes. It's crazy. Yeah, I lived so many lifetimes. It's crazy. So yeah, so I wanted to like come on here and talk about me and what I want to do, and just hoping that you guys want to come along on this journey with me. And as I learn and do things, I want you guys, like I want to to give forward. I want for you guys to learn with me, and I want to learn from you guys because I feel like that's how you learn. You know, you got to be coachable. Make sure that people around you are teaching you as much as you can learn from. You can teach them, and so that's what I'm here for. Honestly, my niche is just being me. So if you can get in line with that, then we're gonna have a good time. We always have an adventure. We'll always have something to talk about, and we'll always be growing and learning together. Like I said, no matter what the niche of the day is, I guess. So I don't want to like label myself into a box or into a specific like niche or a specific like title. I want it to be like wholesome and freeing. I wanted to be, I guess, just me and what I could offer the world. Um, so a little bit about myself. So my real name is Rocio. People usually call me Ro. And on social media, especially on YouTube, I've been going by Cashmere. The reason why I chose why Cashmere is because originally my Instagram, which I've been again I haven't really been using, but I am going to start using. I'll link it below. So my Instagram is Cashmere Thoughts. It's been that for a while. Thank you, Jay Z. Shout out. I got it from his song title, but so Cashmere Thoughts. And just one day, I was just hanging out with a group of friends, and someone just called me. That they were like, yo, Cashmere Thoughts," and I was like, no one's ever called me that. Like that's my social name, but my Instagram name, but I never really been called that before. But it kind of stuck to me. I don't know, something about it just rang nicely. So I was just like, Cashmere Thoughts. Maybe I could just call myself Cashmere. So then fast forward to that. Okay, this became a whole story time, but whatever. Anyways, fast forward to that. My me and my cousin created a song which I can also link below. We made a music video to this song that he wrote, and he's like, "Oh, so what's your artist name?" And I'm here like, dang, I forgot that people create artist names. I've been very like new to the music world. I've been doing it maybe since for 2 years now, but it hasn't been like I've been doing it all my life, even though I've loved music all my life. So I just was like, Cashmere. I don't know. So Cashmere was what we went with, and now that's what I've been calling myself. So that's why Cashmere. And yeah, so Ro, aka Cashmere, and I want to open up my world and just share with you guys all the things that I've been learning. Oh my God, I've been going through a crazy healing journey. I wow, like anytime I look back at the person I was and the person I am now, I'm amazed. Like, thank you, God. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about everything, including God, including my journey and what I can help anyone with their journey with. And yeah, so that's who I am. For those that care, I'm an Aquarius, and um, yeah, you know us. We're very unique and are, very passionate about what it is that we do or that we like. I've been shy for almost all of my life, like to the point where I stopped using social media, and I have TikTok but don't post. And literally, I have people that like come to me like, oh my God, like, why you don't post? Like, you dress nice, you do this, you do that, people will like it. And I'm like, every time I was just been like, and like, you could call it maybe like I care about maybe what people thought, but in reality, it was just this shyness. Like, I felt like I had so much to express, so much to say, but I didn't feel comfortable saying it. I felt so shy. Like, I felt like, oh my God, people are seeing. Oh, maybe it's that fear of being seen. See, I'm learning a lot about myself on the way. So yeah, that fear of being seen definitely took over my life for a long time. I was so terrified of posting that I literally just logged out of my Instagram one day, and I'm talking about one day, maybe in 2021, like 2022. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So I just found myself not wanting to post because I felt like so shy. Anything I would post, I would delete, and I would feel like, oh my God, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. It was crazy, and honestly, I feel like now, uh, I I feel like it's okay. Like, do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, no one enjoys your life but you. No one is going to ever be you. And the fact that I've always had people come up to me and tell me, like, oh, like, this is inspiring, this is so cool that you do that or this or that. And I just never like appreciated that about myself. So I feel like, it feels good to to move forward out of that, to be able to navigate life differently now, and to be open, to be loud and be proud, and just put yourself out there. And honestly, it's hard as hell. Like, I'm not gonna knock it, and I give props to everybody that does it and does it with confidence, does it proudly, does it like, I literally want to, like, I give everyone props that is able to do that, because it's not easy. And I like, I feel more and more the people, like, when I hear people talking about it, like, celebrities and all these things, and it's like, it is not easy to put yourself out there. Like, sometimes it's harder than what it looks like. That's all I would say. I don't know, like, if I could still come off, you could still see a little bit of my shyness, but I'm trying. So we're doing this. Okay. All right. So yeah, so I've always just loved to inspire people. I've always been that person. Like, I've never been like, I'm not a negative Nancy. I hate. Well, I don't like the word hate, but I dislike, like, anyone that's like trying to put it down. Like, if if I'm if you're giving me a problem, I'm thinking of like 20 solutions. And I don't know who out there is like me or has been through what I've, like, something similar, where like you've been shy, and you've also been like so smart, and you have what it takes to, you know, inspire and to put yourself out there. But it's harder than what it seems. Like, we out here, all living these crazy lives, and a lot of us in survival mode, trying to like navigate through becoming an adult, or becoming coming out of teenage years. It's hard. And yeah, so I really just, my niche is to inspire. I just want to inspire. I just want to put myself out there and show you guys that everything is possible, that everything and anything is possible. And I also want to show it to myself. I want to prove it to myself that I don't need to hide. I don't have to care about like how sometimes it's so hard to not like want to have control of the things that are happening to you. Sometimes we want to have control, right? We want to know how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, when it's coming, how it's like everything, right? And as someone that's been such a like so such a control, because I also feel like that comes from that control thing. Is like, oh, how am I gonna get perceived, or how is it gonna come out, how is it, like, are people gonna be all right with this, or these people probably think I'm crazy, right? So caring, not even like, yeah, caring about like what people are thinking, like we don't want that. That's definitely something that I no longer want for myself. So I've been working on that so much. Needless to say that 2025 has been a crazy year for me, but which is probably like why I'm here today. But life in general is already like hard enough. Like, why we have to make it harder on ourselves, right? And I feel like also I love to see people living their dreams. I love to see people out there like being who they want to be. Like, there's nothing I cannot like stress how much joy it brings me to see other people living their dreams. I don't care like what it is. I don't care if you're doing golf. I don't care if you're doing dancing. I don't care if you're doing makeup. I don't care if you're doing wrestling. By the way, I love WWE, so you will hear me talking about it because it be tea. um, so yeah, so I just want to be me, and I want you guys to be inspired to be you. And yeah, we're gonna go along this fun ride. We're gonna have vlogs. I want to have like I want to do travel vlogs, and I want to do like fashion vlogs, and just bring you along when I go to maybe to the studio, um, or when I'm recording at home. Just a whole, vision. I just want you guys to have fun with me, and I'm gonna have fun myself, and we're gonna prove ourselves, you and me, that we could do this, that we were born for this, and there's a reason why God put this in our heart, right? Like, there's a reason why you want what you want, and everyone is different. No two people are the same. Everyone's journey is different. Um, and we're just here, like we're here for this is what we're here for. We're here to live out our dreams. I want to see everyone happy. I want everyone to feel content with what it is that their life is giving them and what they're giving out into their life. And I feel like it starts here. It starts with doing it for one, yourself, but two, like making sure that we all know that it's beyond just like who we are in the outside or like in the very surface. Everything that we do it is for a purpose. Everything happens for a reason. And hell, look, I feel like if you don't start one day, you'll never start. So here's me starting. Yay! So yeah, so you're gonna see a little bit of everything here. No particular niche, just a whole lot of row, a whole lot of cashmere, having fun and enjoying the things, and just hopefully I get to, if I can inspire at least one person. I, listen, I've done it all. Okay, so like I feel like it's not about like just always winning, but just showing like that life is really about what you make it. And there's failures, and um there's celebrations, and there's loss, and there's gains, and just being open with the fact that literally life is all this is what life is like. And I feel like like I'm from New York, and just being from New York, which is a place where like, oh my God. What can we say about New York? New York, first of all, I love New York. No shade to New York. Love New York. But this is a fast paced place. Like everyone is on, a lot of people are on survival mode. This is just a, we making it, we like it, we gotta make ends meet. We gotta do this. We gotta get this done. And honestly, I wasn't born for that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree. Like, in your heart you feel like I was not born for this survival mode. I was not born to like be in a rush 24/7. Like it had go 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 go. Like no, like life, there's more to life than that. And so that's just what I'm here to share with the world. Like I don't care that um I don't care that that people say like you need a particular niche, or that you need this, or that you need that. I just want to do it my way, and I just want to be able to say I did it, right? So that's what I'm here to do. I just really want to inspire everyone, like in whatever it is that you're doing. Like, just, I know I said like a lot, but anyways, yeah, I just want to inspire you guys, and I want to be inspired. So I really would love to hear anything and everything that you guys have to say, positive, negative, I don't care. Just say it, and we'll go from there. So oof, my God, my journey has been, like I said, I've lived many lives. So we'll have plenty to talk about here. And I'm more than happy to always give advice based on my experiences, what I've learned and what I've read and what I've seen. I love watching interviews. Oh my God, like I study, like I'm the type of person that when I like something, I study it to the T. I don't care what it is. So I've dove deep into so many different topics, so many different lifestyles, and yeah, so I'm ready to share with you guys everything that I've learned. What else? I wrote a little list here. Okay, let me keep going. So yeah, another thing I love is fashion. You will catch me posting, about fits and all of that stuff, because it's fun. Like, who doesn't like to look good? When you look good, you feel good. Um, I've been on a health journey on my own. I was over 200 pounds, and since the pandemic, I started working on like my health. And of course, you fall off, you come back, you fall off, you come back. But I've been consistent, and I've lost a lot of weight. I'm like now maybe like 140 something. So from 200 and something. So I've been on my working out journey and trying to eat healthy. Of course, having, we fluctuate, but eating better for myself, doing all these changes that have like made my life better in overall as a whole. And I feel like it like it's encouraging to put it out there, like, yeah, you gotta go through it and get through it to actually get through it and actually get to where you want to be. So, and I'm just happy with how, like, how things are turning out, because I am doing those changes and I am applying these things that I'm learning on, whether it's a podcast or a book or on my own, like going through my own journey and all the things that I go through on the daily. So yeah, that's definitely something that I will be bringing up if you guys are interested. And also, again, back to like the fashion and just feeling how good it feels when you do start meeting your goals, when your body starts looking like what you want it to look like, because you've been putting in the work, and how it motivates you to keep going. It really does. So yeah, we definitely will have some of that here. um Music, I might record myself in the creative process. Like I said, it's about, a lot of things are about the failures, about growing through the failures, and becoming a better you because you're growing through these failures. Not everything is always gonna be like, rainbows and yay, there's a lot of times where you're like, fuck, what the hell? Like, oh my God, I want to get through this, So, yeah, just being yourself, and we're gonna do it together. We're gonna get through all of that together. We're gonna learn about everything and anything that we can. Um, so also, like I was saying, I love traveling. I love exploring. So I definitely want to start doing like vlogs and just putting it out there, all the fun things, and um, you know, giving you guys like traveling advice of places you can go that you can enjoy, and stuff like that. Um, yeah, and just sharing experiences. And like I said, I want to learn from you guys. So would love to learn about your experiences. And like, if I am traveling somewhere, I definitely will ask for opinions and places that you guys been to, if you've been to those places that I'm going. So definitely that's something else that I will dive into. And so about the tarot. So I don't know how I've been feeling about doing the tarot, even though I love my tarot. So I don't I don't know. So I've really been wanting to like keep going with the tarot, but I also feel like it's so freeing when you don't have to do the tarot. So I feel like if I do pop up with a tarot reading here and there, it'll just be, because that was in my heart that day, or that's what I feel like is going to represent me and what I'm going through at that time, or like, you know. But I also do feel like doing a few collective readings could be fun. So I'm a little indecisive about that, but I definitely will here and there. You listen, what you will hear is me coming on and giving you guys messages, even if it's not with tarot, because one thing I do love is to inspire, like I said. And I will be coming on here and telling you guys, like, believe in yourself. Don't let a one bad day ruin, your week. So yeah, you can expect that from me, because that's just who I am. I'm like that in real life, and I'm gonna be like that here. So I'm keeping it very authentic. I'm trying my very best to just be me, and this is who I am. Like, you can ask anybody that knows me. This is who I am. I love to have fun. I love to just be me. And even through my shyness, you know how we are, that like most people that are shy, like we have the three people that we talk to, and like those people get to full blown like see your character, and how funny you could be, or like how silly you could be, or how well, now I'm breaking out of that, because I'm just, I feel like there's so much more to me. And I just feel like, when you feel like God put a purpose in your heart, I just feel like God put a purpose in my heart, and literally, I just feel like I want to share it with the world. Like, that's how I feel, truly and honestly. So this is what I'm doing. um, yeah. So that's something. I have a lot of goals in my life, and I just pray and hope that I can make them all happen. Um, so yeah, that's what we're here for. So now that we've gotten to get to know me a little more, I spoke a whole lot. A little more. And then also it's funny because, right, I go on TikTok and I see, that's another thing, I have my TikTok, I don't really post, but I'm gonna start posting, because I feel like it's only right that if I'm doing it, I do it correctly, and I do it full blown, and I show every aspect of me. So like, I want to just be free. So this is I think I've truly believe this is my purpose in life, is to be free and set free. Okay, like I just really just want to be free. Like, if you know me, or anyone that truly knows me just knows that, like, I don't really like take too much too much on in terms to like I don't like when people are always like in my ear or like trying to be like, oh, like do this. No, I want to be free. Leave me alone. I'm gonna do me. But I am coachable. I do like to listen to other people's experiences, and I like to learn from everything. Sometimes, you be like, no, leave me alone, and then you end up being like, oh, there you were right. Okay, like let me pay attention a little more. So that's just a part of life, right? And that's probably another part of the journey that I can only hope that the people watching are relating and want to keep going and get to know and listen and learn, right? All right, so I wanted to talk about discipline. Oh, but before I talk about discipline, I do want to say how I went on TikTok and um some guy there, pretty cool content creator, he was saying, um, if it's cringe, then it's in. Like, yes, like if it's cringy, then you know what? Like, F it. It's okay. And if it's not, then that's awesome too. So, I'm accepting everything for what it is. And however it comes out, that's how it comes out. I feel like that's how it's meant to be because if it wouldn't be in my heart to do this, then I wouldn't be doing it. So, whatever. Okay. All right. Sometimes it might be cringe to me myself because I'm not used to it. But yeah, we doing the damn thing because that we just know we can, and that's it. Okay. Oh my god. Anyways, so discipline. Ooh, okay. So today I just want to start off with something that I feel like we all learn, but as I gradually keep going through this and learning these things, um, yeah, life just keeps showing me that that's really a big part of making your dreams come true. And my personal dream, like I said, is to be free. Like I want to be able to prove to myself that I can live my dreams. That I can do everything is possible. You just have to put yourself out there, and you have to believe in yourself, and you have to keep going, which is where the discipline comes in. So I've been, like I said, working out, and doing a lot of self work. When I say self work, I mean like journaling, meditating, um, trying to eat better, uh, taking myself out on dates, enjoying those things, those aspects of life, and it's it's crazy because you know the old me would be um like no, I'm good. The old me would be like, we're straight, like we're good. But this new me is so inclined in the discipline, um that it's showing me that delayed gratification is so big when it comes to making your dreams come true. So I feel like another thing that happens often as like in New York as a New Yorker is instant gratification. Well, I mean, this is worldwide, but instant gratification is crazy drug. It's a hell of a drug. Um and we're living in an era where everything is so accessible. Like literally we can do anything and everything from our couch, right? Um, right. So we can do everything and anything from our couch nowadays. We can get our We don't have to go to the grocery store. We can get it delivered to our front door. And so all these things, I feel like they've made life a little bit less disciplined. Um, And because of that, I feel like not only because of that, but like I feel like though there's just people in the world that I feel like, it takes us harder to takes us more time to become very disciplined. I seen a quote that said the most disciplined person at some point was the least reliable person, right? So like it's something that you have to grow into, I feel like, for the most part. And as human beings, we're like creatures of gratification. We want to feel good. We always want to feel good. It's really like I really truly feel like gratification is one of the biggest what's it called? One of the biggest, I don't want to say drug addictions. That's the word. One of the biggest addictions that we have as humans, because we want to be validated. We want to feel good always. We don't on this like on a sad day. What we do? We eating ice cream, and we're like, oh no, I need to feel better. We're doing things like that we have fun doing, or whatever it is for you. It could be fishing. It could be shopping. It could be whatever it is. So like those gratifications that we build for ourselves can easily become a habit that f's us up, like that kind of fucks with us, because we become dependent on those things. And this is coming from someone that instant gratification was so huge for me, which is, I was seeing a podcast where someone was saying, like, for someone that's like heavy set, instant gratification for them is eating, or like, having whatever they want to eat. They don't have a diet. They eat whatever is their craving, and they enjoy it, right? And that really is a form of instant gratification. As well as, like, I guess drinking. Well, not I guess, but drinking, and smoking, and um, everything else that is just like very, very addictive. Like, and I feel like in this world there are so many different substances. Like, it doesn't have to be just food, or liquor, or whatever. But the point is that, yeah, so becoming disciplined, and understanding the gratification and delayed satisfaction. Oh my god, that is the biggest key to my change. um I can't stress enough. So I was literally over 200 pounds, and I'm only 5'3", so I'm short, and then I was chunky, and there's nothing wrong with it. But um you reach a point in your life where you start to realize that, okay, what is working out doing for me, right? And I feel like, so at first, when I first started working out, I was like, um it was easy to fall off, because I would start, and I wasn't seeing the results right away. So I was just like let me still eat this Snickers, or let me still eat these chips, or whatever. And then, um when I told myself, like, something clicked in me, where I was like, I could have the body that I want. And I feel like the only reason why I don't have it is because I'm not pushing myself hard enough. Like, this is something that I can have, right? And as I kept on working out, I started losing weight, right? When I lost my first 10 pounds, that I felt my clothes feel a little loose, I was like, wow, like, this is cool. Like, it felt good to know that my clothes were actually starting to fit a little loose now. And then I lost more weight and more weight, and I was starting to fit into things that I had bought a long time ago that never fit. I was fitting into smaller clothing. My jean size was going down, And I was starting to feel like, no way, like this feels so good. And the only thing was that it took time. It took time to get there. It took time to become, this version of Rosie or this version of Cashmere. So, but all of that to say that it was a lot of delayed gratification, but it was so worth it because I started feeling so good, so confident, so I started loving myself more. I started actually appreciating what I put in my body. Um, and it's not to say that I stopped everything that I loved, but I definitely was, um, you know, minimizing on, instead of drinking 2, 3 cups of coffee a day, 1 cup of coffee a day, or like instead of eating, um a one that was hard for me was like, oh, no eating after 7, like cutting that off, and then you being like hungry as hell at 10:30 p.m. and it's like, oh my god, what the hell. But the point is that, through all those phases of the journey, I still, stuck to it, and now it's like, oh my god, like I actually been doing it, like I actually did it. I will post a before and after for you guys to see. But um it feels good. It feels really good. So with weight, that's like the biggest, I feel like that's the biggest, like, best example. But there's so much more. Like even like when I took a break with drinking, and like I felt like, my skin was clearing up more. Taking a break with, other things that, like, even like using social media, even though I wasn't using it to post but using it to consume. Taking breaks and peace with finding peace with, like, with parting ways with things that you feel like they have too much control over me. So I feel like discipline has been such a big key in this transformation that I'm going through. But overall, definitely in in satisfied, as like being satisfied and understanding like that slow and steady wins the race every time. Like you don't have to rush into everything. And like I said, being from New York, everybody is rushing. If you're from New York, you know that everybody's always rushing. Like you're in the train and it's like everything is like going fast. Everything is everything is on full speed. And like finding joy in like slowing down and in seeing things progress. And then like I saw this analogy of like, like slowing down. You plant a seed today and it's not going to grow overnight, but it is going to grow no matter what, as long as you're consistent with it, you take care of it and you water it. And just knowing that these are the things that are actually shaping your life. So I feel like when you are in a place where you feel like you're consuming too much of anything, you are gonna start feeling like, or like my maybe I'm dissatisfied with my life. I feel like that puts you in a place where you're dissatisfied with your life when you consume too much of anything. So the fact, like the how big moderation plays a role in your life is huge. I feel like it's been a big part of my transformation of changing my life, my lifestyle, and just like who I am as a person overall. Because you do start to feel like wow, maybe I shouldn't, maybe like this is what I've been needing this whole time. And I feel like as someone that does struggle my on my own, like I have my own, mental health struggles and all of those things, right? Because we're all human. Um, learning that there's so much more besides just um what, like the physical things that satisfy you. There's so much more for beyond that. And maybe I'm saying a whole lot of nothing, I don't know. But the point is, discipline has changed my life. But not only that it's changed my life, I feel like it's something that can change your life too. It's something that can help you grow, develop as a person. And just knowing that you're able to hold off on something, and later on you're gonna get something so much bigger. It's a good feeling. And not not enough of us um moderate these things. Like, I feel like because we're used to the 9 to 5, or like these loops of what life has been already, we don't give ourselves the time to un unwind, or let go of these things that they know they're not really serving us, and we think they are, because like, I had a stressful day at work. Let me go drink this wine, or let me go just like watch Netflix all night and just drink this wine. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna watch some Netflix. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna sit there. I might have a glass of wine, or a nice drink or a cocktail, whatever. Um, like on the weekend with my friends, but back then it was like, I'm gonna have it every day. I'm gonna watch this every day. I'm gonna do that every day. And it was a way to make up for the fact that I was, I was you were working, and then you come home and it's like, all right, now I just want to relax. I don't want to think. I don't want to do anything else. And the reality is that, you know, those are the things that make us grow. Those are the things that make us feel whole. So going home, and instead of watching Netflix, actually like recording, or actually like reading a book, or watching a podcast that about like self development, or how to build yourself, or working out, going home and working out. We don't see the magic of it until we see it. So that's something that's really big. And like I said, I'm going through my own transformation. So correct me when I'm wrong. Let me know when to shut the hell up. But at the same time, I've been through like I said, a whole lifetime of crap. So um, yeah. Um, yeah, I hope you guys heard, like, got something from this. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little more. And I truly hope that we can keep catching up with each other, and just, yeah, we're here for the ride. We're here to have fun. We're here for a journey. And I hope you guys are down to go through this journey with me. So I'm glad you guys pulled up. I'm glad you guys watched. And I really do hope you guys got to watch everything, even if it got a little crazy in the middle. And if you didn't understand something, let me know. I can always clarify for you. If I didn't get too specific, or if you feel like I missed a point, or whatever the case is, just let me know. But yeah, so here we are. Welcome, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Um, yeah, show your girl some love, and let me know what I can do for you. What inspired you? If I did inspire, which I really do hope I did, because honestly, that's what I'm here for. I feel like we're here to grow, and we might as well do it together. So, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. It's your Cashmere, and I'm out. Bye.